Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. The time now is 11 a.m. in Nigeria, West Africa, Lagos. It is 10:22 o'clock or 10 p.m. Fiji time and 2 a.m. Pacific time, US. My name is Amahaotu, making my live broadcast number 94 today. We are in a very exciting time in the life of Tbc. We are in the history-making epoch of Tbc because this is the time Tbc is growing, is marching forward towards its targets, towards achieving the mission of eradicating poverty globally and ushering in abundance in the whole world. A lot of things are happening now. A lot of things are happening now in Tbc, as well as in the world. In the world, we are moving gradually to the collapse of the fiat currency and its economy, which is based on enslaving the people, humiliating the people, and making mockery of human existence. While Tbc is trying to revive or revise the situation and make the human being the focal point of God's creation, which God originally envisaged before these few evil human beings cornered the world, hijacked the economy, and enslaved the far much majority of the people. Tbc is on the way to revising that situation, making everybody happy, creating abundance, eradicating poverty, eradicating unemployment. At this moment now in Tbc, we are in a fast track towards getting to 1 billion people, because the target is to get 1 billion paid members who are really members of the Tbc community, not people who just register and do nothing. A lot of things are happening while recruiting is going on fast speed. Recruiting merchants is also going on a very fast speed, on a very, very fast speed. A lot of things are happening. A lot of TBCians are becoming full-time TBCians. That is, they are working full-time on Tbc. They are the sponsoring machines, they are the recruiting machines, and they are the cash flow experts. People are turning into that now, making it a full-time job. Because if you are in this part of the world in which I am, Nigeria, West Africa, you will see that if you earn $100 a day, it amounts to almost 40,000 naira. It is much more than 2 times your salary in a month. So if you make Tbc their main occupation and you earn $40 a day, You can imagine what it amounts to in 30 days. You can imagine what it amounts to in 30 days. It's an unbelievable amount of money for an average Nigerian. So people are moving into that, and admin is encouraging it. As usual, admin comes up with wonderful ideas. He wants to encourage people to become full-time divisions so that our march towards our target will be accomplished in a very short time before September ending. Let me go to the blog where we always get our full information about what is happening in TBC and about what admin says. So let's go to that. So we go to the blog. This blog was posted by admin to instruct our leader, Randy Wilson, who hosts the Monday same button meetings, to educate the members on what he intends to do. Where do I have the blog now? So I have to log in afresh. Let me quickly log in afresh. So that the blog is the normal instruction admin gives to the leaders who handle the same button meetings, Mondays and Tuesdays. Monday is the most important seems I'm having problem with my internet connection now. What is happening? What is happening here? What's happening here now? My internet seems to have slowed down completely. That is what you see when you are from this part of the world where things don't go normally. Everything is a problem. Not even the internet, which you have paid for. It's so erratic. It works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes. And there's just nothing you can do about it. Okay. So if you see, these are the postings admin has made. Ice breaking works. Get trained now. This is clearly from our big brother Mbederik from Cameroon. The guy is a wonderful hard worker, a very strong guy. He's the one who is hosting all these um, cash flows, tutorials, coaching. For a lot of us, I am one of the students. He has taken it upon himself to do a 90-day program on how to do ice breaking, because ice breaking is one of the most important aspect of recruiting or cash flowing. If you don't know, I mean, if you have not been in touch with your friends and colleagues for a long time, you have to break the ice by starting the conversation in a mild and interesting way. Then after that, you can then go into sharing the gifts. Now we need to get 3,333,333 members before the weekly Bitcoin contest. Somebody has done video on this. These are one of the things Randy discussed with us yesterday, Monday. Boom, TBC to the moon in 2019. That is Mbederik. That's the coaching sessions we normally have with him on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Ladies and gentlemen, you are advised to go into these trainings. If you are not cash flowing, if you are not a sponsoring machine, you need this coaching. Randy Wilson does it. Most of our TBC leaders do it. Many broadcasters do it. If you are not very, very good at it, I am an old member, but I'm not very good at cash flowing. And I'm attending Mbederik's coaching on Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It is free. You only need to partner with him. It is purely free, and it teaches you a lot of small finesse in contacting, talking, recruiting people. These are all the things you need to know if you want to be a functional millionaire, billionaire, because when we get to the destination and you are a millionaire, billionaire, you know how to recruit people. You know how to talk to business partners. You know how to negotiate. You know how to put it. Look, these are the things you learn during this coaching. And these guys are very good. They are sponsoring machines. MB is one of the sponsoring machines I know. Randy Wilson is one. Stephen Coffey, there are many of them. Pritam Kumar from India. These are all fantastic guys. Ice-breaking training in French. Also, Mbe. Mbe does in English and French. He's very fluent in these two languages, and he does it. So, refresher on how to migrate from your TBC 004 to 009 wallet. In case some people still don't know it, those who have left TBC for some time and are coming back and they want to get back to their wallets, it is necessary you come here, read it, and know how to migrate. It's very important. Now, this is the instruction admin gave to Randy Wilson for yesterday's same button meeting. I will go to it now and point out a few things. You know the normal same button meeting is an article, don't miss it. You are advised not to miss it because you learn a lot of things. It is through the same body meetings, especially on Mondays, that admin talks to us. If not, there is no other way you can talk to admin. You cannot phone him, you cannot see him, you cannot WhatsApp him, you get to him through this Monday same body meetings where he puts down his thinkings, his instructions, and his encouragement to all of us. So you are advised to attend these meetings. And when you attend it, you get paid, you get encouraged, you get cookies. If you're a broadcaster, you get 1,000,000 cookies. If you are not a broadcaster, you get 1,000 cookies, which is a lot of money. A lot. If you are not able to attend it live, you can go and view it later. Listen to all of it. At the end of it, you see the word of the week. You put it into your clinical back office, and then you get your bonus. You get your cookies. Now, all of you know those who attend the meeting know the Tbc confidentials. We don't discuss it. I will not discuss it here because it's a public broadcast. But in the same body meeting, it is discussed. This particular part of the admin posting came the week before. So I'm not going to read it. I want to go to let me start here. Boom, TBC to the moon in 2019. This admin talking. I strongly believe TBC will reach its objective of acquiring 1 billion members within the year 2019, and that this massive growth will be led by those that are in TBC full time. Those that are in TBC full time. That is those that work TBC full time. Those who make it their business to work in TBC full time. We will be adding some additional incentives to identify and support these that are working TBC full time very soon. And this article and meeting will give you a glimpse of what is to come soon. So as usual, it is in the same body meetings that admin articulates what he envisages that will happen in future. So you remember this massive growth campaign graph here, the pie chart. You remember it? So we shall come into it because admin uses it to illustrate what he's talking about here. Organization such as ours is filled with casual part-timers working on the growth randomly. But the full-timers are the ones driving most of the growth. I believe we have approximately 128 full-timers in TBC right now. 128 full-timers right now, which when you look at the blue area of the chart above, that would put us in the 8th period of the growth of 2 times 2. By the time we celebrate our 3rd year anniversary on March 21st, 2019, I believe these full timers will be doubling in size on a weekly basis. So it only takes 31 periods of growth to reach 1 billion members, and we have 8 periods already covered, leaving 23 more periods of weekly doubling until we reach our objectives. I'd like to see us reach our objective of 1 billion members by the end of September 2019. We have around 128 full-timers, and admin believes that by the time we will be celebrating our 10th year anniversary on the 21st of March 2019, that number will be doubling. And it means that our growth on the blue section, if you look at the blue section, you see it here. Eight position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have reached this position, and we're going to the 32nd position now. So let's continue. Remember these 3 wheels of our recruitment: the cash flow campaign, the merchant adoption campaign, and the massive growth campaign. These are 3 campaigns we've been having. We've been using to recruit the people: the cash flow, the merchant adoption, and the massive growth campaign. You remember, you bring in one, the one brings in 2, the 2 he brings in 2, and that way we get massive growth. So we have spent years training our members on how to cash flow in TBC. We have over 500 merchants within our global merchant listing. We installed on Crinkle Cash in January 2019. Now it is time to support a full-time effort to generate massive growth within the TBC community. These 3 campaigns are now working together in perfect harmony. So these 3 campaigns are working in perfect harmony. So it is time now, according to the admin, to support the full-timers now, so that we grow faster. So the proper process of going full-time in TBC, that is now. It is now. We currently have 3,327,458 members in TBC today. I believe we will have at least 3,333,333 members by the time we hit our 3rd year anniversary. If that is the case, by then I will roll out a weekly Bitcoin contest. The full-timer that has sponsored the most paid sign-ups in a week will win 200 grains of Bitcoin. 200 grains of gold of Bitcoin. and will be recognized in the same button meeting that week and receive the Bitcoin live during the same button meeting. We are currently $200 grains of gold, my dear brothers and sisters. If you go to and check the price of gold now, it's around $500. Can you imagine you are giving $500 every week for being the best recruiter, a full-timer? You don't need to go and do any job again. You can just take that and make it your business. And the admin has said it, and when he says it, he does it. Then as we grow, we can keep adding more winners per week. And before you know it, we could have a winner for each language that we do in same button meeting. Contest makes sponsoring even more exciting. Yes. I remember when we did the cruise contest. It was fantastic. People recruited people. It was unbelievable. It's wonderful. So contest really brings out the best in human being. It makes energizing the human being that he can do anything which normally he would have not been willing to do, because the energy, the willing, the power is in us. It's only that we most of the time don't want to use it because we are lazy. The human being is lazy by nature. So this week, admin says, we will be working on adding a full-timer area to the clinical back office profile. Wow. So a full-timer area will be added to the clinical back office this week. Once that new feature is built, you will be able to see it in the profile page. By default, every member will be set at part-time. And if you are qualified, you can go into the profile and select full-time and click the check button. To qualify as full-timer, you need to complete your clinical back office profile and have to attend or view weekly same button meetings and must have at least 2 active paid sign-ups. So gentlemen, it's very important to understand this. By default, in our clinical back office at the profile area, everybody will be on part-time. Even those are big guys who have been doing full-time, they will all be on part-time. And then if you think you are qualified, you go and click and check. So, and what qualifies you? You must need to complete your clinical back office profile, that is one, and have to attend or view weekly same button meetings and must have at least 2 active paid sign-ups. That is, those under you, your referrals, 2 of them must be active. That is, they must be broadcasters, they must be sponsoring machines, they must be active, going to same button meeting, broadcasting, doing everything that a technician is supposed to do. Then that qualifies you to be a full-timer. When you click the the check button. It will check and see if you are qualified to go full-time in TBC, and it will let you know if you are or not. If not, it will tell you why not. That is, if you click to be a full-timer and you are not qualified, you'll be told why you are not qualified so that you can go and make corrections. Admin is wonderful, you know. He likes everybody to enjoy everything. You have to work for it. That is all that is there. You have to work for it. Admin has given us everything. He has made everything possible for us. It's just for us to take it and use it. So if you are qualified, it will add you to the full-time database, and you will then automatically be added to the Bitcoin contest. So you cannot just go to the Bitcoin contest. You will only be qualified to go to Bitcoin contest if you are a full-timer. And there are criteria for being a full-timer. If you fulfill those criteria, you become a full-timer. If you don't, you'll be told why not. You can still go back and amend them and come back and become a full-timer. Then when you are a full-timer, that is when you'll be added to the list of those qualified to contest for the Bitcoin each week and continue to attend, view, or send button meetings. So when you are qualified now and you become a full-timer, you must always attend send button meeting to keep your place, and then be doing your recruiting, because you are now part of the contest team, the people who are contesting. So you have to be working hard to make sure you win the contest and get 200 grains of gold of Bitcoin. You must be present on the panel of a send button meeting to collect your Bitcoin if you win. So if you win, you must be on the panel, be it Randy Wilson or any of the other hosts of the send button meeting. We put you on the panel, and it is only when you're on that panel as a winner that you collect your Bitcoin. So the gate is open for all of us. Admin has made it again. He has put a wonderful attraction for us. And now he mentioned the Mbe Derek, that's our wonderful leader in Cameroon, who has put up a 90-day program now to publicly show us how ice breaking is done. Sincerely speaking, it's necessary to get a coach to join one of the coaching teams. It is important. If you are not cash flowing and making $100 every day, please join the fishing crew. Join the coaching crews. It's very, very important. You will learn a lot. I've learned a lot of how to ice break, how to invite people, how to dialogue with people. I'm an engineer by profession, and we have no time to dialogue. We do a physical job, you know. But if you want to be a billionaire where you have to help in wiping out or eradicating poverty worldwide, because you have to employ people. And to employ people, you must have the ability to negotiate, to discuss, to attract people, you know, to bring people into your business. And that is a thing we are learning now. From this coaching, you learn a lot of things. My referrals have been asking them to join the coaching because it is very, very important. Then at the end, admin says, Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach him or teach the man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. It's obvious. If I give you one fish today, you gotta eat it, it's gone. But if I teach you how to fish, forever and ever, you know how to fish and you'll be getting your own fish anytime you want it. That is what admin is saying. Go to coaching schools, go to coaching seminars and learn how to cash flow. You learn it, you'll be doing cash flow all your life. Sorry, excuse me. Not only in TBC, in your business, you'll be doing cash flow. Sorry. So, gentlemen, it's important that we go and learn how to cash flow so that we'll be able to teach our downline, to teach our referrals, and they become sponsor machines. You have to be sponsoring machines to men. So by September, as admin has said, we have brought our 1 billion people. We have our own economy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget we are a private organization. Our money is for us internally. When we have around 500 merchants now. The whole thing was produced in January, and we have around 500. By then, we should be having millions of people as merchants. Every one of us must be a merchant because we will have one product or service to give out in exchange. And then we have our own economy. We leave this wicked fiat currency criminals who have enslaved us so long and march on our own way. By the time they see us, they will marvel and they would like to join us. Thank you. Lavorare es reverare. Lavorare et amore et reverare. Amore et reverare. Love and respect. To all of you. Bye now. God bless you. See you again.